Welcome to SaaS Business Secrets. It's Stacia Kennedy, your hostess with the mostest. In this video, we're going to talk about my Go High Level certification journey. That is right. I don't like to tell people about things that I haven't done myself. And so this high level certification came out a few months back, or now probably a little over 6 months ago in October of 2023. I went to the high level summit event, and after the event, someone actually had told me about it. I must have missed the announcement, but I was like, I'm kind of a little interested because I felt like I'm a high level user. So I want to share with you my journey and share with you a little bit about what I learned, some key insights and surprises that you may not know, and why you may want to get it if you're a high level user or SaaS agency owner, or want to just learn more. All right. The Go High Level certification starts with an admin certification. And I finally got it. And I say finally because I had gotten it probably a little bit after, it opened up in 2023, at the end of 2023. I can't remember when I signed up, actually, in maybe November after the event, or December. And I, took my time. There are a ton of videos. And when I got started, they didn't have all the things. They didn't have a lot of, they had some videos. Of course, they had a help section, and they have a really great support team that you can call. And I used to be able to get on Zoom calls, and you can still do that now. But to be honest, it's a little bit crowded there. And I started to learn pretty quickly on my own, and also purchased additional courses and mentorships with other mentors of mine. And I finally, decided, I'm a pretty high level user. I want to get that badge right here. Let's see, right there. I put it over here. If you're not looking at my screen, if you're listening to me on the podcast, I got this really cute little certified admin. It's like watermarked. It has the official certification number. Let me just pull this up to the stage there. It's so cool. I am so proud of myself. And the reason why is because, like I said, I thought I knew everything. And of course, there's lots of things that come up that currently that, I'm always learning about the platform, or new things that they're developing that come up, or glitches and things that you have to work through and troubleshoot. But I really considered myself a high level user. And I'm going to tell you straight, I failed the first time. Okay. I'm not good at taking tests. I'm not, no, shade on the Hawaii public school system. I'm just never been maybe that's why I became an entrepreneur, never been really a test taker. And so how it works though is the certification, they give you a bunch of videos, and you have to go through, and they give you multiple choice, and you can go through the multiple choice answers until you get it right. And then once you pass all of the lessons, let me see if I can share that screen. Once you pass all of the learning lessons, let me show you this here, share this tab instead. Once you go through the certification, as you can see, I have 100% finish. And so I would watch the videos, answer the questions. Michael here does the videos. He's really clear. And he speaks, to be honest, I've seen some other YouTube tutorials on people. I just have a hard time with certain videos, but this guy's pretty good. He's easy to listen to. I don't know if you've ever watched modules where you're just like, the trainer is just hard to listen to. He's a great trainer here. And I went through, but there's like hundreds. It took me forever. Like, of course I have clients and things that I have to do, but I was like, I don't even know. I haven't even counted. Like, there's a lot of training in here. But they're really short. Like this one's 4 minutes, right? I randomly clicked on one. It's 4 minutes here. This one, and then there's a quiz, and you go through the questions and you answer and you pass the quiz. Okay. And so what happens is, after you pass the quizzes part, you have to go through a proctored test. Okay. This is where I got nervous, like sweaty palms, like, oh my God, because they watch you. Basically, you get on, they give you a sheet of like what they're expecting. He goes over what they're expecting. You have to log out all of your portals, because I'm always constantly in my own SaaS business with other people's things like that. Anyways, I remove everything out. You have 1 hour. You're literally on the clock. There's a clock running, and I have to share my screen, and I have to set up a whole account. Like, I do this all the time, but like having to go through their step-by-step or what they were looking for, and there was tricks. This is the tricks, the surprises. So the first time I ran out of time, because I think I was analytically thinking too much on certain parts, and I could have just skipped it and just went to the next part and come back. That's I don't know if this is like the trick of like, or most people probably who take tests all the time, is just like you move on to the next thing and then just, fix it later. Right. So I should have done that the first time. Anywho, I totally missed some trigger, and I was like, oh my gosh, why? I knew that's like what you should do. Like, that's what I do all the time. And I knew that's what would fix it. And I just ran out of time. I completely ran out of time. Didn't have time to test anything. And that was it. So the certification program, it wasn't like a mark against me, but I was just like, oh man, I got to take it again. And then even before that though, like I knew a lot of the things. And if you are brand new though, the course, the learning portal is so good, because I did not have all of that. Like, I had to piece things together and go through other videos to figure out how to do things. And I literally feel bad for a couple of my clients when I first got started, because there was a lot of frustrating moments. But anyhow, like I think it's so valuable, even if you didn't want to use it to add on as additional credibility. And that's the reason why I did it, because I was like, well, this would be really cool. They give you the benefit of adding you into their directory. And actually, let me pull it up again. As someone pointed out, and I'm not really, this was a great thing about it, is the details, right? So like once I finally rescheduled and got on the test again, it's the details. So that's another tip or trick, because the details in there, I was copying and pasting things. Well, one of the copying and pasting, maybe I shouldn't be sharing this, but the copying and pasting things, I noticed that I shouldn't have actually copied and pasted, because something, what the words said on the sheet of what domain name, like, oh, change the domain name to this, was not what I copied and pasted. So when I copied and pasted it, I was like, wait a minute, that's not right. And anyways, just, it helped me be a little bit more, not only just clear, but checking my work, being, extra diligent to make sure I got things like done and correct. And it just gave me more confidence, because I'm like, yeah, like this was actually hard. This was tough. And so people who have this certification here, let me show you this. This is like, I realized when I got this, I was like, the numbers were less than 71. Right now it says 71. See if I can make this bigger. So maybe I'm 71, because I just filled out my my profile here on their directory. So if you go to directory.gohighlevel.com, I'm showing at the top. I don't know if that's just because I recently just updated my profile and I'm right there on the top, but check that out. I'm right there. So you can see, I should add more of my social medias, but this is so cool. I think it's really cool, and I feel proud of myself. So sound effect and claps for me. And what does that mean for you? I highly recommend, if you want to become a SaaS owner, or you really want to take this high level thing to the next level, like, go and get it. It's $97 a month. And you might be thinking, Stage, is that worth it? $97 a month? Well, for me, not just the credibility, the ego boost here, like you're gonna be added into their directory. So let me see. I'm going to share this tab here. So let's go over this. This is, and maybe I'm just, some people think, oh, I've heard people say it's a money grab, blah blah blah. But I literally think this digital badge of excellence is something very prestigious. Like I said, under 70 people now. I'm 71 today. But yeah, I'm under 100 of the first 100 people to get this certification. So I'm pretty darn proud of myself. So there's a private community. I've been on a couple calls. I need to get on more of the call. Now that I'm gone through the whole thing, I'm like, okay, I need to get on these calls, because these calls that are available to me on being part of this high level certified directory inclusion also will give me access to, like new updates, right? So who should sign up? If you are someone who, is a professional, enthusiastic about high level as well as much as I am, I would highly recommend it, even if you're a beginner, because I think that this, again, like I can't say it anymore. I was literally piecing things together when I first got started. So someone asked me before, like, how was it when I first got started? Wild West. Okay. Like I'd probably even, and that was not too long ago. Like I've just started this about 2 years ago. And really about 5 years ago, a friend of mine introduced me to the system, to the software, but I didn't really pay attention until 2 years ago. And then I was positioned, someone told me about being a SaaS owner, and it just changed my life. So anyways, I highly recommend it if you are even a beginner, or if you are even just, you're already savvy, you should get it. You might as well. Do you have to recertify every year? This is, yes, you do. And I don't mind paying it. I do not mind. I'm excited for this program. And this is just the first badge. Additionally, there should be more badges. So how do I earn more? Like they said, it's here. The certified admin course is a prerequisite. And then there's going to be additional badges. What if everyone on my agency wanted to be certified? I have a few people on my team, and if I wanted to add them in, I would have to pay additionally for that, to have them have that certification. This is separate from your high level, subscription as well too. So just so you know, this is $97 a month. This is not included in the $97 program or any of the other software programs. So like I said, I ain't mad at it. Like, if they're going to give me these benefits of putting me in the directory, and I'll have to keep you updated on if I get business from it, right? Is it really worth it? So we'll keep you, I literally showed you the date, just got certified and added to the directory like last week. So how will this help me? This training will, yes, it definitely has boosted my confidence and navigating the buttons and features inherently in high level program. Additionally, opens the doors. So I'm super excited for those doors to open. So I'm posting it everywhere. I'm doing this video. I'm telling you guys about it. I'm going to put my link below this video so you can go grab it. And then also I'm going to be putting my badge everywhere, my LinkedIn, all the things. How long does it take? So it took me longer. Like they're saying 7 to 10 days. I'm sure and that was the thing. I stopped and started. Like if I was more diligent, I probably could have got through it a lot faster. And actually towards the end, I was like, I already know a lot of this. So don't do what I do, but I already did know a lot of it. And so I skipped a lot of things because it just answered the quiz questions. But don't do what I do. Why do I have a subscription after I pass? Well, maintaining a active subscription ensures that you stay in the information world. That's what I was saying earlier. I don't mind. I was thinking about it. You want to be the first ones. I'm going to pay for access so that I know what is going on in the world of high level, right? So it's like getting that blue check mark, right? Completing your profile is optional, but the doors open. Super excited, like I said, of having that distinction from all the other people out there who are saying they are high level experts. You literally know, if someone passed this test. See, so this part, like I was saying, is part A, is the test part, and then you have the live proctor. So I passed part A. Yeah, I don't think you should cancel. This is frequently asked questions that I'm going through, but anyways, yeah, you can re-enroll is what the FAQ is saying here. How do I get my agency signed up? I'm not really, I have some people, like I said, if you're a big agency and you have other people that you want to, like, you should just pony up, buddy. Okay, so what if I don't care about being a directory? Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to be in the directory, it's cool. The training itself is so worth it. And what if I can't pass the live proctor after 3 attempts? You will pass part A over again with a 95% before you can retake. Okay, cool. So how can I sign up on behalf of? Okay, these are just employee agency stuff. Anyway, this is highly recommended. Highly recommend. Go get your certification in high level if you want to become an expert. And if you, again, want to get that badge. So be on top of what's going on in the world of high level. Be part of the elite group. Get in before it goes to 100. I mean, I guess whenever you get in, you decide to get in, just make an I wanted to do this video just to make an educated decision on the program, my experience really, and just be totally transparent. I did not make it the first time. I was so surprised. I failed, but you can take it again. So perseverance, get your GoHighLevel certification. And for those of you who signed up with my link below, give you some added bonuses, some extra calls. So one of my mentors, I got it under her link. And so we're just passing it along, the information on getting high level certified. But like I said, I went and got my, started the program in November. And right now at the timing of this video, it is March 2024. And I don't like to share anything that I haven't done myself. I kind of mentioned it here and there, but I didn't want to do like a full on like tutorial or talk about it or promote it. The link below in my video here is a affiliate link. So I do get a commission on it. But out of $97 or the $970 or whatever. So I'm willing to, have you a part of our community as well too. If you click on the link and get your certification with my link. But like I said, I just, it's really kind of like adding in more competition, but I don't care. I want more people to get this certification, get really well versed on the platform. I won't be the only one. There's much abundance out there for everyone. And like I said, I only like to share things that I've experienced and what I've done and what I've completed and why I like it. Okay. So highly recommend get into this elite program, and we'll see you guys on the inside. All right. Then I'll have more people to talk nerdy with. Okay. So go get your high level certification, admin. It's kind of a mouthful. I wanted to say it's high level certification program. Okay. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you on the next one. Much love and aloha.